basic. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to told y'all that you better be running? I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's snow, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk. I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want parts of your wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones, cause that's when I'm honest. Penthouse good to reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's snow, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk. I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eat blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream until the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me Ty Gurley, hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up, you know I'm a touchdown with the safe. Run up the hole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys handshake play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me Ty Gurley, hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it basketball. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Can I hit that? Okay. Can I hit that? Sorry, like you know. Okay. Can I hit that? Okay. Can I hit that? Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe, for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Can I hit that? Okay. Can I hit that? Sorry, like you know. Okay. Can I hit that? Okay. Can I hit that? Yo, who told us we ain't gonna win, man? Really? He's a bozo. Bozo. Really? Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in and dropped on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gonna
It already is, bro.
to the bakery? I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Bills Stadium just south of downtown Buffalo, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. And what a return. He's all the way down to the 30.
But that return gives him a golden opportunity.
Probably a receiver of some sort.
The defense respond after giving up that type of a return.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. A gain of 4. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at
that looks bad. That didn't look like what you wanted to do. My dude's slapping it right into my other guy's hands, you know what I mean?
Interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you
Nope, that was perfect.
from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. After the turnover, here's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Up 2nd and 11 at the Bills' 26-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray, he'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Murray now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Close but no cigar, just wide right. And this will remain a scoreless game. Boy, you sure don't see that too often.
I guess you can't really call anything a gimme, but you figure with his track record, that's a sure thing. But it turns out, it's not the case.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from
Yeah,
all angles,
and I
they did a
took
nice
Simmons.
job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Now Jones on 3rd down. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted.
Montez Sweat.
Picked off at the 50.
Yo, stop swearing so much.
Bring it back. It's a pick 6.
Nick, you're gonna get me kicked off or not allow me to do my shit or have anything to show people. What?
There's a good example of why.
That is true. No one is monitoring it.
Just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Nope, I didn't miss that one.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Bills nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic first do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And here comes Abdullah on the return. They'll call that 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it'll be Dolphin football.
34-yard lines.
I don't think I'll have to. I'll just go for it or miss a field goal.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Dolphins 7, Bills nothing.
Now on 2nd and 13. Murray, that's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Murray's pass.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
Oh, I don't know how you didn't catch that.
The safety boot of Baker there to force the incompletion.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's got room. 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
A late call?
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Returning it, John Ross. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there with an incompletion.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Jones now to throw on third down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield for Jones.
It'll be your ball. I hit the shit out of Daniel Jones late.
The 34-yard line.
Yeah, I smashed him. I was trying to hurt him, actually.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. On the delay, Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half.
I mean, at least more than 4, yeah. I'm throwing at least 5 running people every time.
They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
I mean, my guys looked like they could have caught up maybe too.
And hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put him in command before intermission.
And it's all well and good.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, and he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire.
Murray's pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It's a gain of 11.
And throwing is Murray on third down. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
First down, Miami.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory.
Complete to KJ.
It's a big play there for Miami. 51 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Reagor. His first touchdown.
I mean, bro, literally, it's, you just bought the game. I don't really know what you want. Everybody's been...
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know,
I mean, I did try and get you to get Madden from the start and join one of the leagues, so.
Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish. Okay. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field. Left wing, 19. 58, Mike.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
58.
From the 38, Jones looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds.
That's smashed.
Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for.
Yeah.
Now it's second down.
Didn't even think you were going to get that off.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
To throw again, Jones. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Throwing, Jones. The Dolphins do the
Montez Sweat trying to hit him. You better kick a field goal and get some points, bro.
It's 4th down.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out.
Oh.
He misses it off to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
56, Mike. 56. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
A final shot before half from Murray, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Number 81, incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. A final shot before break. Murray. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll
Yeah.
down to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coach.
That's for sure.
EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
And 9 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
Check 56.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Now Murray off play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
From the contact.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Throwing again, Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Murray to air it out again, escaping the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's
To throw on 3rd down, Murray. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Out of bounds, but not before.
3rd down there, 21 yards the play. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. There to stop it was Darius Leonard.
a 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24, Murray flushed out right. And this one's incomplete.
Murray on the
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. From the gun, Murray flush to his right. And he's got his man out.
Roughing the passer.
Complete. You thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about?
Shoot, Kyler Murray's hurt.
Right? Thought they were able to get off the field.
Nah, I was just joking.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Now Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Edwards-Helaire, the ball.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will up the score now. It's 24-6. Bills so put another 3 on the board.
What'd you say?
Considered a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see.
And a Dolphins rush gets home.
You had me on the handoff, but
First sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
hold X.
Probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 of the
now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal. And the Pigs get at the 7-yard line.
Recovered by Miami.
What part they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect him, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit and not go down and fumble the ball.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. A quick toss outright. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. And they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And this one is no good. He missed it. Back now in Buffalo.
I mean, it's not the best for your scoring, for sure.
Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. A gain of 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And they'll get this well past midfield before...
Yo, unplug your mic and plug it back in. Your mic sounds like shit.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a quick slam as the...
Nah, your mic still sounds really bad.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. That's once again complete to Chark. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
14 more yards.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Yeah, I think your shit is broke, bro. Like, just unplug it for me. It'd be better.
Second down and goal. Jones And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over first.
And just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Murray's.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Murray. And they take him down. Let's get to him.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Ross on the return. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jones on 1st down. And he finds Howard complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're going for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Oh, we're hitting Daniel Jones, though, bro. You can have the yards. You're down 23. I'll give him to you. I'm just about to keep hitting Daniel Jones.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now Jones operating from the gun. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. To try again after the sack. Jones, he'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout.
1 yard.
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Brings up 3rd down.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He'll go up top here for Hamler, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again, Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jones. And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
58, come on. 58, come on. Watch the run, watch the run. That's out, baby. That's big out.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 4th down. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw it. Murray. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
Let's go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
The tackle by Brian Burns. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down. Tonight's final.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Dolphins, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You know what? I wanted one of those skillets of cheese. When I got on stage, someone had
Trying to keep the people stable.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Yeah, I'm here. I just wanted to talk to you for a second about that. What is, I mean, come on, Chance, what is